Congress President Rahul Gandhi plans on resigning from the Indian National Congress post the election results. All this and more in today's episode. Hi, I'm Neha and welcome to Logically India's News Rundown. Our top news for today are: a day after the Congress's defeat in the Indian national elections, resignations went flying. Three state chiefs, including Congress's Uttar Pradesh President Raj Babbar, sent in their resignations on Friday to President Rahul Gandhi over the party's abysmal performance. Rahul Gandhi is expected to resign tomorrow at the CWC, or the Congress Working Committee, the body's top decision-making organization. Besides leading a dud election campaign which failed to win over voters, Gandhi also lost the traditional Amethi constituency, which has always been a Gandhi family stronghold in Uttar Pradesh. The Congress has won only 52 seats across the country, while its rival, the BJP party, won over 300 seats, which is even better than its 2014 performance. The party's Karnataka campaign manager H.K. Patil and Odisha chief Niranjan Patnaik have also resigned, leaving the party being completely wiped off in Karnataka and Odisha. Top Congress leaders from across the country got together to review the party's performance in the Lok Sabha polls as the CWC meeting went underway in New Delhi. Rahul Gandhi offered to resign from the Indian National Congress in the meeting. However, Randeep Surjewala dismissed the rumours and said that the information was false. The CWC meeting, chaired by the president of the Indian National Congress, is being attended by the UPA chief Sonia Gandhi, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, East Uttar Pradesh in charge Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, and the Chief Minister of four party-run states, namely Chhattisgarh, Punjab, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and the Union Territory of Puducherry. Union Minister and Jan Lok Shakti Party Chief Ram Vilas Paswan mocked the Congress on Friday for eyeing the Prime Minister's post when they couldn't even get enough seats to become the leader of opposition. Paswan also added that he had predicted the victory of his ministerial candidate Smriti Irani against Rahul Gandhi in Amethi. Paswan said, "I have been telling it for past 3 years that there is no vacancy for the post of the Prime Minister in 2019 and hence they should vie for the leader of opposition of chair. But Congress has not even got seats to be able to get the LOP or leader of opposition post again. Congress has got 52 Lok Sabha seats. As per the criteria, a minimum of 10% of the total Lok Sabha seats is required to occupy the leader of opposition, which means in the election for 542 seats in the Lok Sabha, the leader of opposition must secure a minimum of 55 seats. With the last of the Lok Sabha results pouring in on Friday, sources state that the Election Commission is likely to meet today to finalize the list of winning candidates to be handed over to President Ramnath Kovind. Since the polling in Vellore was cancelled by the Election Commission, citing the use of money power, polling was done in 542 out of the 543 seats. Once the list is finalized, the three commissioners will seek an appointment with the President. The current term of the Lok Sabha will be ending on June 3rd. With the handing over of the list, the formation of the 17th Lok Sabha will be set into motion. The Union Cabinet, however, recommended the dissolution of the 16th Lok Sabha and said that the new government must be formed before June 3rd. A Brahmos supersonic missile was successfully air-tested by a unit of the Eastern Command of the Indian Army from the Car Nicobar Islands. The exercise conducted on May 22nd was part of the joint training by the Navy, Army and the Air Force. The Army said, "The launch of the Brahmos missile involved coordination with a large number of agencies for successful and smooth conduct of firing. It was a cohesive effort of all three services demonstrating high standards of inter-service synergy." The missile was air-tested on a specially designed target chosen at a range of 270 kilometers. It also validated its deep penetrating strength and accurate engagement with targets under depth. The Brahmos missile is a product of a joint collaboration of India and Russia. It is a major force multiplier in modern-day battlefield, with its multi-role and multi-platform launching capabilities. While India marked a major achievement with this, a tragic incident in Gujarat dampened all the spirits. A massive fire in a building in Gujarat killed 19 students. Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani on Friday ordered for a fire safety audit report of schools, colleges, and coaching centers, following a massive blaze that engulfed a four-story building that killed 19 students, many of whom jumped to their own deaths while the others suffocated. Visiting the site of tragedy, Rupani said that the audit will find out if educational institutes across the state have proper equipments and facilities to deal with fire incidents. He said that the audit will extend to hospitals, malls, and other commercial buildings in major towns and cities of the state. He further added that the state government has brought in forensic experts to examine the exact cause of the fire. In India's neighboring country Pakistan, a powerful explosion ripped through a mosque on Friday, killing at least 3 people and injuring 28 others in the Balochistan province. Reports state that the blast was triggered by an improvised explosive device or an IED targeted at the Rahmania Mosque in Pashtunabad district in Kaita. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack. Meanwhile, all the injured were transported to a civil hospital in Kaita. President Dr. Arif Alvi and Prime Minister Imran Khan strongly condemned the attack. Prime Minister Khan also ordered all the authorities to provide best medical treatment facilities to them. The attack comes days after terrorists attacked the Pearl Continental Luxury Hotel in Balochistan, killing at least 8 people, including 4 civilians and a Pakistani Navy officer. Balochistan, which borders Afghanistan and Iran, is Pakistan's largest and poorest province, which has rampant ethnic, sectarian, and separatist insurgencies. Last month, at least 20 people were killed and 48 others injured at a vegetable and fruit market in Qaeda, the responsibility of which was claimed by the ISIS terror group. In world news, US President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Narendra Modi are scheduled to meet for the G20 summit in June. In fact, Trump even telephoned Modi to congratulate him on the historic win in the Lok Sabha polls. Both leaders pledged to further strengthen the US-India strategic relations and build on the achievements of the past 2 years. The White House said, "The leaders look forward to seeing one another at the G20 summit in Osaka, where the US, India, and Japan will hold a trilateral meeting to pursue their shared vision for a free and open Indo-Pacific." Meanwhile, US and China are locked in a commercial tussle to control the South China Sea. China claims the entire strategic territory of the South China Sea, while the rest of the Southeast Asian countries are pushing their claim to it. However, US, India, and Japan have no territorial claim there. The US and India have taken massive strides together, which include the expansion of bilateral defense cooperation and combined military exercises, also the historic civil nuclear deal, a 6-fold increase in the US-India trade, and the official designation of India as a major defense partner. An official from Pentagon said on Friday that acting US Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan also plans to meet with his Chinese counterpart next week in a regional security conference in Singapore. Shanahan sets off on Tuesday on an Asia tour and will be visiting Indonesia, South Korea, Japan, and Singapore. In Singapore, he will speak about the US defense strategy in the Indo-Pacific region at the Shangri-La conference. Reproaching Beijing for militarizing the South China Sea, the United States have been conducting regular freedom of navigation operations in the Pacific, which include sending battleships and warships in disputed areas and overflying international airspace. In other news, several people were injured in a suspected package bomb blast in a pedestrian street in the heart of Lyon in France. The explosion, which occurred on Friday, was on a narrow strip of land between the Saône and Rhône River. The package contained screws or bolts and had been placed in front of a bakery on the corner of the 2 popular streets. Police said that 8 people were injured, however none of the injuries appeared to be life-threatening. French President Emmanuel Macron called the blast an attack on a Facebook Live interview and said that no deaths have been reported on the time being. What are your perceptions on the growing hate crimes in today's world? Don't forget to let us know in the comments below. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Logically India's News Rundown. Like and subscribe, and remember, when you think news, always think logically.